Willie Anderson had a big first game with 27. Robinson.
He's just so quick. You know, he just finds the loose balls. It's so hard to believe this man is 7 feet tall the way he moves out on the court. Such grace and speed.
Rod Strickland brings it down the court to Willie Anderson. Comes back to Strickland. Underneath it.
You know, Sean Elliott, earlier in the year, Pete, I saw him play, and he wasn't used to all the contact. He was tentative on his shot, and he just wasn't the player that they thought he was going to be. He's really come on strong.
As has Willie Anderson, putting together a solid year, averaging just under 17. He tried to get back there, but had just gotten 1 foot across the line, so counted as 2.
Well, don't breathe, because right now Rod Strickland has already scored, and right now the transition defense for Denver is not good. San Antonio retaliating after every made field goal.
And right now, if this tempo keeps up, the Boston Celtics playoff record will last about 3 hours. 6 for Robinson. It's 22-19 San Antonio. Tipped away by Cummings, recovered by English. Joe Carroll.
See, Carroll can't run with Robinson. He's going to be open. Shot the jumper in the corner. He couldn't get back, and David Robinson just ran down the floor and beat him for a beautiful lob pass.
13 points for David Robinson. The Spurs have their biggest lead of the night.
And his team is going to get the rebound. He takes off, and here's what creates the play. Willie Anderson running in the inside lane takes the guard with him, and it clears it out for David Robinson. Just a beautiful play.
And it has got Hemisphere Arena jumping.
See, if Willie Anderson doesn't run on that play, though, that play can't happen because Fat Lever can get back and maybe play against Robinson, bump him a little bit. That was too unselfish by Willie Anderson. There's that 3 I was talking about.
It's going to be way short. Saved inbounds to Davis. Lever takes another spill. Another turnover. Down to Cummings. No doubt about this one. Cummings with 12. San Antonio by 10. Timeout. A 20-second timeout being taken here by the Denver Nuggets. Adams for 3. Elliott the rebound. Spurs can open up a 7-point lead here. Elliott going coast to coast. Got it off to Robinson. Basket won't count. Whistle before the basket. And they were down by as many as 10 on 2 different occasions. They have battled back on the road.
Let's see if they get the ball in David Robinson's hands right now.
Strickland over to Burkowski. They're looking inside. They were looking for David, but he was not open at the moment. Strickland found him. Robinson with 15 and a beautiful feed from Rod Strickland.
Let's see if they go right back into Admiral David here on this possession.
Willie Anderson looks down to Robinson along that baseline. 2 more. They've made the adjustment. They have found the Rookie of the Year once more. It's a 4-point lead for San Antonio.
Here's a possession to David Robinson. Joe Carroll loves to try to go for the steals. David Robinson just tomahawks at home and go back to the money man again. You've scored twice. Get it back into his hands. Make them stop him.
Strickland will launch one from out there. Wouldn't go.
David Robinson, Joe Carroll had him locked up. He couldn't jump. So they're going to make Rod Strickland hit that shot. Sean Elliott's going to have to make some jump shots for him.
Or David Robinson's going to have to make some of those. And he'll have a chance to make it a 3-point play here. He is incredibly quick along that baseline.
Well, you're going to see here the great penetration of Sean Elliott to create this. He's going to drive in the lane, and then he kicks it over to David Robinson. He just explodes to the basket. Let's see if he can finish it off with a 3-pointer, and he does. David Robinson, since we talked about the timeout, has come out to score like, 7 points?
7 points, up to 20 on the night now.
Larry Brown is in a predicament. He's got Cummings on the bench with fouls. He really can't give Robinson a break, so David Robinson's going to have to suck it up here until Cummings can maybe start the 4th period, give him a couple minutes blow.
9:87. It's very, very warm in this building. They've had a problem with the air conditioning in the building. It's never been replaced since day 1 of the building, and it doesn't work up to its optimum anymore. Strickland's back in, so is Robinson. For San Antonio, Rasmussen over Cummings with Strickland the rebound. The tempo picks up immediately when he gets back in, doesn't it?
Yes, it sure does. And Denver's got to be real careful in this possession right here. They don't want to give anything easy going to the hoop.
David Robinson's presence felt again. He has 24. And a timeout's going to be called here. They're on their feet at Hemisphere. San Antonio leads by 3. They're trying to get it inside to Robinson. They do. He gets 2 and a chance for 3. It has worked every time they've called his number in the second half.
Now it's just a great move by David Robinson. Strickland penetration, pulls Walter Davis. Sean Elliott with a nice entry pass into the post. David Robinson with a jump left-handed hook. Beautiful play here. David Robinson battling for position, and when he gets the ball there, Blair Rasmussen just cannot handle him. So very big three-point play. Now if the Spurs are going to do it, they've got to go back to it again, Pete. Don't go away from it.
Robinson now with 27 points, 10 rebounds. He's also blocked 4 shots tonight. And he now has 26 points tonight. It's back to a 3-point game.
And there's still a ton of time left in this ball game.
Just keep your eye on Robinson. If the ball comes to him, watch the crowd he attracts.
3 seconds. Better get out of there.
Only 5 seconds left in the shot clock now. He didn't even hold that ball cleanly. He didn't handle the ball cleanly and still got it to go.
Just muscle that one in.
And they're still firing up three-pointers there. His time is going to expire. Lever launching one. It won't go. Lever pulls it down. The horn sounds. The game is over. 129-120 San Antonio.